This is going to be some advice on how I think you need to start every day. Don't binge this book. Read it in bite-sized chunks. Just 1 or 2 chapters every morning to start your day off right. Now, I think that this main character is so dang funny. Think of him as Lancelot from Monty Python. This is a guy, this is an old book. It was written in 1605, I think is when it was published. And it is hilarious. You will know right away if it's funny. I laughed when I first read this. I laughed in the first chapter. And then the second chapter, and then the third. I laugh in every chapter. It is hilarious. He's a guy who I can really relate to, kind of. He only reads knights in shining armor stories. And he reads them all day, and he reads them all night. And it starts to scramble his brain a little bit in a way where he thinks that he's a knight. And he decides that he needs to go on a quest right at the start of the book. The first chapter is only a few pages. He fashions himself a helmet that really is more just like a skull cap. And he has to kind of put together, he uses kind of paper just to fashion the rest of the plate. And then he goes on this quest. His first quest, he finds an innkeeper. And there's a couple prostitutes there. And he thinks that this is a castle, and they are a couple princesses. And they kind of play along as they feed into his delusion a little bit, but it gets a little bit out of control when he asks for lodging, and they don't let him stay really inside, and he's outside where his armor is in kind of a trough, and some people at this inn come to feed the mules. And he thinks that they are people there to strike him down. And he basically starts wailing on these poor people that are just there to feed their donkeys. It's a huge book, but get it and read one tiny chapter every morning, and it'll start your day off right. You will laugh out loud, I think, and you're welcome.